I'm going to give you 4 quick tips on how to potty train your dog in a hurry. The first is have a potty log. Silly word, I understand, I don't really love saying it, but it helps a lot. All a potty log is a written down list of when your dog has gone to the bathroom, when they've had successes, when they've had accidents. It's important to note the time, the location, and whether it was pee or poop. This will really help your trainer figure out what's going on and what's causing the issues. An example would be if your dog is always having accidents on Saturday, we might ask what's different on your schedule and find out the kids are home from school, the family's busy, and the dog's not being watched as close. This allows us to give you tailored training advice based upon what's going on in your household. The second tip is use your potty log to create a potty schedule. The schedule is really important. Every dog is different, depends how old they are, and depends on their breed, and depends on what kind of issues you're having, but you need to create a schedule. What the schedule will do is it'll allow you to look at it and understand when you should take the dog out, but also when they owe you one. What that means, we say a dog owes us one when they have to go to the bathroom and they just haven't done it yet, and we can tell this by looking at our log and our schedule. If we know they always go to the bathroom, they have a bowel movement after they eat, and it's been 30 minutes and generally they would have gone, at that point we say they owe us one and we can't trust them. Until they go to the bathroom, we're gonna watch them like an absolute hawk to make sure they don't have an accident in the house. If you can't watch them at that point in time, put them in a properly sized crate, or you could tether them to you. I'm not a huge fan of tethering, but a lot of people do it and it is an option. That brings me to my next point. Watch your dog at all times. I don't care if you use a crate, if you use the tethering method, or if you just follow them around. You have to keep an eye on them. Each time they have an accident and you don't catch them in the act is going to confuse them. It's going to set them back and it's going to create a problem in your potty training. The next tip is give the appropriate amount of food and water and give it at the appropriate time. What goes in, what goes out. If you feed your dog too much, they're going to have too many bowel movements. If you give them too much water, they're going to pee too much. So limit it, give them the right amount. If you need to talk to a vet or do some research online, definitely start there. The next thing is you have to give it to them at the right time. Don't give your dog breakfast and then put them in the crate and leave for work. They're going to have a bowel movement in the crate. It's not fair to them. Give them at least 30 or 40 minutes after they eat to get a chance to exercise and go to the bathroom. Same with nighttime. Cut off food and water before bed. I would suggest cutting off food probably 4 hours before bed, and I would cut off water 2 hours before bed. It's unfair to put them in the crate with a full bladder where they're going to have to go to the bathroom and be unable to do it. There you go. 4 quick tips to help you potty train your dog in a hurry.